Why fit matters more than expensive clothes. This is such a big one. So let's get into it. Guys, so many people do not prioritize fit when they're looking at a clothing item. They're just looking at it, does it look nice? Is it trendy? Is it what everyone else is wearing right now? Is it in right now? All these questions they say. And is it the color I like? But they don't ask, does it fit nice? And this is because of many reasons, as you can see here. But the first one, of course, online shopping. Online shopping, everyone loves to online shop. It gives them that dopamine rush to look through the store, to look through, to look through, to look through. It's such an easy thing to do. You just look through everything in a store and you say, I want to pick this, I want to pick that, I want to pick that, I want to pick that. And you buy it. And then when you get it, possibly most of it doesn't fit. Now, I always recommend to my clients that I style to always shop in-store. In-store shopping is the best option because you can actually put it on and you can see if something fits or not. And you know, it's instant. You look in the mirror, you can see if it doesn't fit or not. When you do online shopping, you don't know, especially from a brand you never bought before, right? Also, when you buy from a brand that you have bought before, they might be using a different factory or a different cut or a different technique. So you never know. That's why it's really important to always shop in person. Online shopping usually leads to impulse buying. You can also impulse buy in person, of course, as well. But it's much harder to impulse buy when you're in person and you can see if it doesn't fit or not, if the color doesn't suit you or not, etc. So keeping clothes that almost fit, almost fit. Now this is something that really my female clients struggle with, is that they keep clothes that is for their ideal body shape, for the body shape in 6 months in the future. And this is something that I don't like because you need to buy clothes that fit you right now. When you buy clothes that fit you right now, you're not thinking that you are not good enough. Because this is what you're trying to say, right? You're saying that you're not good enough right now as you are. Your body shape is not beautiful right now. You are gonna look better in 6 months' time. You're gonna look better in 1 year's time. You have to love yourself right now. So that's one thing I really want to emphasize to you, that you shouldn't keep clothes in your wardrobe that almost fit, because then you'll possibly never wear it, and you're gonna always tell yourself you're not good enough. So this is a big mindset thing. You should explain to yourself that you are beautiful as you are right now. So women do not really like to tailor things, and it's something I've noticed with my clients, is that simply going to the tailor for dresses, trousers, or even blazers can make it look like the piece was custom fit for you, custom made for you. And this is such a style hack because tailors don't cost much. But how much does a bespoke item cost from a designer? It costs a lot of money. It costs thousands of dollars. But if you want to tailor a dress that you bought off the rack, this is much more affordable. So this is a really easy style hack, to go to the tailor, even if you're a woman. It's a really important thing to do. So sizes are inconsistent between brands. Sizing can be inconsistent from one brand to another. So if you're a medium in one brand, you could be a large in another brand. So you never know. If you're online shopping, it can be a big setback for you. And you know, you might have to keep returning the item and then getting another one and returning it. This makes it too much of a headache. So it's always better to shop in store and then pick large, medium, and you can try both on at the same time. It saves so much time for you. And shopping is an investment. Every time you shop for new clothes, you're investing in your personal brand, in how you represent yourself to the world. So it should be a huge thought process when you're shopping. It shouldn't be a quick thing on online shopping. It shouldn't be an impulsive thing. You should be thinking really in depth about what are you shopping, like what are you buying. So thinking your body is the problem instead of the fit of the clothes. A lot of women judge themselves too harshly. A lot of men judge themselves too harshly as well. And they often think that their body is the problem, when really it is the fit of the clothes. Sometimes an expensive brand could make a fit. Hello, kitty. Sometimes an expensive brand could make a we have a guest on the show today. So you always have to look at how does it fit on your body. Don't just trust because this brand is expensive that it's going to be good when it arrives, because you might be surprised. So proper fit equals expensive looking outfits. Proper fit is a big one because you want your clothes to look good, and it can often mean that your clothes look more expensive than they actually are. You know, just because something is expensive doesn't mean that the fit of the clothes is going to be good, like I said. So if you have something that's properly fitted for your body shape, it looks much more expensive than it actually is. It could be $50, but it could look $5,000. So make sure you really look about what is the fit of the clothes and how does it fit on your body. So that's really important. And $80 fitted outfit is better than a $1,000 properly fitted outfit. You always want to look at the shoulders on a piece, on a shirt, on a jacket, on anything, because when you look at the shoulders, it can really emphasize the rest of the body shape of the clothes, the rest of the fit of the clothes on your body shape. So this is something that's super, super important because, you know, the fit of the shoulders is what brings down most outfits. That's what I would say. The fit of the shoulders and the fit of the waistline. If the waistline of the shirt or the dress does not fit properly, the rest of the outfit will look daggy, it will look sloppy. So that's one thing that you can look at instantly when you're shopping in person. Look at the shoulders, how does it fit on you? Is it looking a bit not the best? Is it not fitted properly? Is it not suited for your body shape? Ask yourself these questions when you're shopping. Ignoring tailoring. So, as I said before, ignoring tailoring is a big issue, of course. And the 2 centimeter rule. Now, this is a tip I give to my clients, the 2 centimeter rule. Most of your clothes are probably 2 centimeters from looking expensive and properly fitted. So from sloppy to properly fitted is usually a 2 centimeter gap. Because when you buy things off the rack, most things are made for the general population, right? So if you just fix the tailoring 2 or 3 or 4 centimeters, that's usually perfect for your body shape. Now, I am a very tall person. I have broad shoulders, I have a small waist, and I have very long arms, very long legs. Now, I am not like the general population because I'm so different to everyone else, right? So my clothes generally have to be tailored. My clothes generally have to be customized. I still buy things off the rack, of course, but I always go in person to look, is this going to fit me properly or not? And most of the time, the clothing does not fit. And most of the time, the shoes do not fit as well, because shoes in my size are shoes in my size are always gone quickly in US 13, in US 46, this shoes. So I always have to really be there in person. And if most people just took this mindset to shopping, that you have to be there in person to shop, then you'll realize that your clothing pieces will fit you better. You'll have more confidence as well. So it's really important. So buying clothes that fit the model, not your body shape. So buying clothes that fit the model. Now this is one that we always look at, right? Because when you're online shopping, you're looking at what the model's wearing. And the model could be an hourglass, super like 1% body shape, right? Most people do not look like that. But this brand is showcasing the clothing piece on this model because of course they're going to use the best looking person to showcase their clothes, because then their clothes will sell better. This is just a marketing tactic, right? But the thing is that when you try to compare yourself to the model, there's already a gap here because you're already comparing yourself to how different you look to the model. So therefore, the clothing piece is always also going to look very different on you. So you're not going to be as happy as you are when you try it on, when you get it in person at home. when the clothing piece finally comes, you put it on, and you're like, this does not fit the model. This does not fit me as good as it fits the model. This is 90% of the time when you online shop, right? 80%, 90% of the time. And this is unfortunately because, first of all, we have high standards for ourselves, of course, and we judge ourselves too harshly. But another thing is we're comparing ourselves to the model. So, as I said before, always shop in person. How does it fit on you? And there's so many different brands in this world, so many different factories making clothes. And just because they say something's medium size could mean something completely different. It's so windy today, guys. But medium size could mean so much, so different in the Eastern world, in the Western world. There's a big difference, right? So always look in person, always try to see if you can tailor it just 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters. And you know, an expensive tailor isn't, a tailor isn't very expensive. A good, reliable tailor is very easy to find just on Google Maps. Just search affordable tailor into Google Maps. It's something I tell my clients all the time. And look through the Google reviews. Sorry guys, it's so windy today, but anyway. A good tailor, search on Google Maps for affordable tailor, and you'll really find a good tailor that is reliable. But always check the Google reviews. Look through and see if they're on time, if they're professional, if they, you know, of a high standard. And the price shouldn't be too high for a tailor, especially if you're only doing it like 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters. Let me just fix this. Okay. So, clothes that hide your beautiful body. Now, one thing I want to emphasize to everyone in this world is that you are beautiful. You are beautiful as you are. Don't think you're going to be beautiful in 6 months, 1 year's time, 2 years' time. You are beautiful as you are right now. You know, we often, as humans, compare ourselves to other people. And the thing about this is, when you compare yourself to other people, you're never going to be happy. You know, some people are genetically gifted. Some people have the broad shoulders, the incredible jawline, the blue eyes, the perfect hairstyle, the waistline that is so small, you know, all of these things. And if we compare ourselves to these people, we're never going to be happy. You know, as J. Cole says, there's no such thing as a life there's no such thing as a life better than yours. So, guys, I know that body shape is a big issue for everyone, and most people are really, you know, self-conscious about their body shape. But I want to emphasize to you guys that you are beautiful as you are, and the thing that's letting you down most of the time is the fit of your clothes. I can 100% say this with guarantee that everyone on this world, if they had better fitting clothes, they would be happier with their body shape. I guarantee it. A lot of the women that I style, they're constantly fidgeting, they're constantly adjusting their clothes because the clothes aren't fitted properly and they don't feel confident, you know. Even if you are the most beautiful hourglass figure in the world, if your clothes are not fitted, you're not going to look good. So this is one thing I really want to emphasize to you. Please invest into the proper fit of your clothing, and 100% your confidence will skyrocket, your self-esteem will skyrocket, and you'll be happier, you'll be much, much happier. And this is such an important thing that most people do not suggest when shopping. Fit is so important. I don't know why no one talks about it, especially for women. Women, if they put more emphasis onto the fit of the clothes and went to a tailor, they'll be much happier with their clothing. And tailoring does not cost much money. So this is one thing I really want to emphasize. A lot of women will buy an $1,000 dress, $2,000 dress, the $1,000 accessories, but then the fit of the clothes, they don't put any emphasis on that. Invest in the tailor. I try to always film this in one shot, but it's so windy today, and I love being outside, but it's so windy today in Dubai, so the camera keeps falling. But anyway, so yeah, everyone is beautiful in this world. Every single person is beautiful, and the only thing that's letting them down is the fit of their clothes. I guarantee this. When you put emphasis into the fit of your clothing, everyone in this world would have more confidence, everyone in this world would have more self-esteem with their clothes, everyone in this world would stop fidgeting with their clothes, and a lot of the women unfortunately judge themselves too harshly compared to other people. And if you just had better fitting clothes, I guarantee you'll be better dressed and you'll feel more confident. So what is the fix? The fix is prioritize fit over price. Prioritize fit over the price of your clothes. The fit is the most important thing. Also the most important thing is do the clothes represent you? Do the clothes express you, your personality? If the clothes do not represent you, you shouldn't buy them regardless. But the fit definitely is one of the most important things. Of course, understand your body shape. Now, I'll make a video about this in the future because this deserves its own topic, but research into your body shape and understand which cuts and which silhouettes work, because each body shape is different and each person is different, and therefore, just because something looks good on a certain model does not mean it's going to look good on you. And once you understand your body shape, you know what to look for when you go shopping. Otherwise, you also know what not to wear. So this is why it's really important to understand your body shape. Tailor your clothes. Something I want to emphasize to everyone in this world: tailor your clothing. Tailor your clothing. Tailor your clothing, and you'll be much more happy with what you buy. You'll also be more mindful with what you buy. You'll reframe your brain from expensive clothes mean good style. You know, proper fit plus clothing that represents you and represents your identity, your self-expression, expresses you properly. These are the things that matter most. Not the price of the clothes. The price of the clothes should be at the bottom of the list that you should consider. Like, expensive clothing, who cares if something's expensive? No one cares. When you look at someone, most people are going to glance at you for a few seconds and then they probably won't see you again. But the first impression that they're going to have is if your clothes are properly fitting, if your clothes are unique, if you are represented properly through your clothing, if your clothing communicates who you are, these are the things that matter most. Not a logo, not how expensive the clothes are. That's what matters most. Expression. And lastly, choose silhouettes that flatter you. Do not choose silhouettes that do not work for your body shape. Do not choose silhouettes that are popular right now and you think that it's going to work on you. Do not choose silhouettes that flatter another body shape like Kim Kardashian's when you are a natural person. So this is what I really want to emphasize to you. When you're looking at someone online, you never know if they've had plastic surgery, if they've had this, if they've had that. There's nothing wrong with plastic surgery at all. But comparing yourself to someone that is not natural and you are natural is a big thing that I would say don't do, please, because a lot of influencers do get plastic surgery done and you never know. There are some influencers that are, of course, very transparent about these things, and then of course there's some that are not. And even the smallest very subtle plastic surgeries can change how a person looks completely. So don't compare yourself to other people. Choose what flatters you and research into your body shape and research a good tailor. These things will set you so far ahead of other people, because almost no one goes to a tailor as a woman. If you're a man, also many men do not go to tailors. Most of the men that go to tailors are the men that are founders, the business people. But other than that, no one really goes to a tailor as a man. From my experience coming from Australia, in Dubai, more people go to tailors here, of course. And it's good to see that. But in Sydney, not many people go to tailors. They'll go to a nice suit store and there might be a tailor there, but I recommend going to an actual tailor that has been doing what they've done, like their profession for like 20, 30 years, because that is where you're going to find the really reliable tailors, not rather than you never know what tailor, like the experience of a tailor in a suit store. So guys, I really want to emphasize the fit of the clothing. It's the most important thing, really the most important thing. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment on this video And I'm sorry about the windy camera. I'm sorry about the cat that showed up. These things are funny, you know, these things happen. So if you want to book a one-on-one virtual shopping session with me, you can do that through the link below. You can also book a wardrobe audit with me where I go through your wardrobe and do a makeover with you. I choose what works for you. I choose what suits your unique lifestyle, body shape, etc. And these things can be done on your own. Everything can be done on your own, but I save you the time, and time is money. So guys, if you really enjoyed this, please also check out my Instagram for daily style tips at bav.xo. And if you want to have a free style confidence starter guide that I've written, you can click the link below and put in your email, and you also get access to my daily style mailing list. Thank you so much, guys. Dress better, live better.